Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I have had quite an eventful, not in a good way, last like 24 hours, and I thought I would grab the camera and start vlogging just to kind of catch you guys up, and then also just kind of like show some of the stuff that's going on today, which is very little. But yesterday, and I'm sure y'all have probably had this part's not that unique, but I woke up with like the most uncomfortable like kink in my neck. And I mean, obviously that's happened to me before. I just assumed like I slept wrong, and after I woke up it was like no big deal. I was going about my day, and then like slowly throughout the morning it like started just getting a little bit more uncomfortable and more uncomfortable. It's right here, like in the back side-ish area of my neck, and it started just feeling a little tighter as the morning went on, rather than like getting more like loose after, you know, maybe being stiff from sleeping. I thought it was gonna like loosen up and feel better, and y'all, it got to the point, I guess I pulled it or strained it, I'm not sure how, because the day before the workout was just like a body weight workout, so I wasn't even like lifting weights, so I'm not exactly sure if it was kind of like a delayed onset kind of situation, but either I pulled or strained, like whatever this muscle right here is. And I put a picture on my Instagram. I was literally in tears, like bawling, like as if someone had died or something, like literally bawling my eyes out, crying in pain from this. I don't even know if I've ever cried out of pain, and if I have, I don't even remember when the last time it was. Like, I swear it felt like I was like, I mean, I've never had a child, but I feel like I was like in labor or something. Just the way the muscle was, like, it literally felt like someone was putting like a fork into my neck and then turning it like you would like turn pasta or something, like just tightening it and winding it, and it was so insanely painful. And the pain would only last, it would be like a shooting pain for maybe like 5 seconds, and then it would go away. But the problem was I could not figure out like what was setting it off. Like, it wasn't really just when I did anything in particular. It wasn't like just when you move your arm or just when you turn your head. It was like so inconsistent what would make it hurt that I just was scared to move any part of my body. And oh my gosh, I was crying and crying for like half the day. My poor husband had to like go run to Target and get BioFreeze, which is kind of like a menthol like muscle pain reliever and actual painkiller medicine, because we only keep like ibuprofen around the house, which is obviously just for like inflammation, so we don't have any like actual painkillers, but I needed that. So he went and grabbed me that stuff, which was so sweet of him, and then he surprised me with Panera, which I thought was also really sweet of him. So he brought me back like an iced coffee and actually a ton of food. I still have some left. That's what I'm gonna have for lunch today. But he got me an iced coffee, the Chipotle bacon melt, so good, broccoli and cheese soup and a bread bowl, a tuna sandwich, a bagel, and a kitchen sink cookie. Like, he loaded up, and we still have some of that stuff left. So that's what I'm gonna be having for lunch here in a second. But he was really sweet, taking really good care of me. Literally all I could do was sit on the couch, which I never do, and I kind of hate doing, because I mean, it's funny, I'm always like saying to Ken, like, oh, I wish I could have a day where I just like sit and do nothing and like read, watch Food Network, like just hang out, enjoy myself. And then yesterday I was forced to sit on my butt for the entire day long, and I could not stand it. I think because I was forced to do it, so I couldn't really enjoy it, but I could not get comfortable on the couch. There was like no particular way I could sit or lay that would allow my neck to like be comfortable. So actually Ken had the brilliant idea. He went and got those like airplane or like travel pillows, you know, that wrap around your neck, and mine has a little clasp in the front. And he actually grabbed that, which was brilliant, because it kind of worked almost like a neck brace and kept my neck like upright, so I wasn't constantly having to like adjust it, and I could actually lean my head without leaning my head and get comfortable. I ended up sitting on the couch. I did some reading. I edited a video while I was sitting there, so at least I was like not even semi-productive, but like, oh, it's teeny tiny wee bit productive. And then I took a nap, literally sitting up, which was so uncomfortable, and I don't even really know how much I slept, but my eyes were closed for a while. Yeah, it was just awful all day. Going to bed was such a pain, having to figure out how I could lay, not be in pain. I had the airplane pillow wrapped around my neck when I went to bed. I woke up this morning on my side though, so apparently I was able to move around in the night and not hurt myself, not die. Ken was so cute. He said he kept waking up in the night to like check on me, which I feel like is like the sweetest, cutest thing ever. And then yeah, this morning it feels much better. Like yesterday I couldn't move. I couldn't even barely walk. Today I'm up and at 'em. I've actually done a couple things. I'm being very careful. I'm like not obviously picking up anything heavy or putting a lot of strain on it. And I haven't really had like too many, like I've had moments where it like starts to happen and I wince, but it's less painful and less intense and less just shorter in duration than it was yesterday. So it hurts and it's uncomfortable, but it's manageable. I still feel like I'm walking with my head kind of like tilted to the side, and I'm just not quite used to how to like be with this weird uncomfortable pain here. So it's getting better for sure, which I'm so thankful. It's definitely not a pinched nerve. I don't think. It seems to just be a muscle thing, which is my own fault. I'm really bad about stretching. I'm really bad about taking rest days. Literally in the month of July, I always post my workout calendar on my Instagram, and the month of July I worked out every single day. Like day 1 to day 31, I worked out every single day. I did not take a single day of rest, of break, of nothing, and I really don't stretch very much either, and I think this is the consequences of that. Plus, I think when I'm doing some of my heavier weight workouts, I tend to overcompensate in like my shoulders and my arms, my back. With my neck, I kind of shrug, and if you shrug, that's literally the muscle that you use. Is kind of like your back, you know. So I think I also need to really make sure I'm working on my form when I'm doing my workouts, like my upper body workouts, because I'm sure I'm doing something off or wrong. The problem is I don't have a mirror in here, so it's very hard to see if I'm doing my form the right way. So I've started putting my phone up and just like looking in the camera of my phone to try to see how my form is, but I definitely need to work on all those things. I think this has kind of like been a reality check, because I always hear people say like, oh, you don't want to get injured, do this so you don't get injured, do this so that you don't hurt yourself. And I was like, I'm not like an athlete. I'm not doing anything like crazy. I'm not gonna hurt myself. And it actually is really serious. Recovery and rest is really a part of fitness. And I need to, you know, I take every other part of fitness so seriously that I need to recognize that stretching and resting and form are all like super, super important. And I need to implement all those things in my, you know, workout routine. So this has kind of been a wake-up call and a reality check for that purpose. So I guess in a way, maybe it's kind of a good thing, even though it's so painful and it hurts so bad. But anyway, I've gotten up and at 'em again today. I haven't worked out, obviously, but I think I'm gonna go for like a walk, power walk kind of situation. It's a Monday, we never miss a Monday. So I definitely wanna like get active, because yesterday I just sat on my butt. My move ring like barely even went halfway. I didn't like get up at all yesterday, so I'm gonna try to go get active. I've done some productive things today, so I will show you that stuff, but let's have lunch first. Can you do that again?
No.
Do it again.
No.
Just do it again.
No.
Oh my gosh, it just zoomed in for some reason. He was reenacting. It's actually so funny. I've mentioned this before, but my one cat will just like randomly poop wherever she wants. It's not a big deal. It's super easy to clean up, and she does it like only on the hardwood, which helps. But today, she often like poops in this little corner, which like I said, super easy to clean up, not a big deal. But today she just backed her booty. You can even see it's still kind of wet where I was cleaning it. She just backed her booty right into the curtain and basically just pooped on the curtain, and then it just like stuck to the curtain or like tumbled off the curtain. I actually got it all off. What you're seeing is just like the wetness from the cleaning solution. I actually got it all off. I don't even know if it's stained. It looked like it came totally off, but yeah, she's kind of canceled. And I know I literally just told you guys I was about to go for a run or a walk, but there's like a hurricane coming up from Florida, and it's kind of going past the Carolinas today. And we're obviously super inland, so that hurt my neck. We're super inland, so we don't have to worry too much about hurricanes, but we're definitely gonna get like the residual rain. I don't think we're gonna get like the storm, like the winds, but we're definitely gonna get some rain. And literally when I was talking to you guys earlier, the sun was shining. I was like, perfect, I can just go for a walk really quick before it rains. And the rain has already started, and it already got like insanely dark, and it's 12:30 in the afternoon. So I might need to run out there. Not run out there, but go out there before it gets too crazy. But I actually went to the grocery store. That's one of the productive things I did today. I was a little nervous to drive, but I was totally fine. I mean, I don't necessarily want to do a whole entire grocery haul, but I got these awesome burgers, which I'm so excited to try. These are like the plant-based. They honestly like look kind of gross if you like really look at them, but I've been wanting to try these. These are like kind of dumb expensive. It's like, I think $7 for 2 patties, which I think is a little ridiculous. But I have been really wanting to try them, and they look really good, so I grabbed those. And then they had at my store all these bags of chips. They're in the cheddar sour cream flavor and the salt and Madeira flavor, which this is my favorite flavor chip ever, and this is Ken's favorite flavor chip ever. And they were all for 50 cents each. So I grabbed 3 bags of each flavor, so 6 total bags of chips, because I was like, heck yeah, that is too good to be true. And then another fun thing, we haven't had ice pops all like summer long. I don't even know how we've gone this long without ice pops. So now that we have an extra freezer and we have room for this kind of stuff, I grabbed some ice pops. And then I also grabbed this from Aldi. I thought this was really cool. It's a microwave steamer, which I'm not sure that I'm gonna use it for that, but I thought I could use it for bacon because this is actually so like nicely made. I'm really, really surprised by how nicely made this is. It has this little lid that you can either vent or not vent. And then obviously it has like the little steaming, or in my case, like just the bacon tray. And then a tray underneath of it to obviously put the water or catch the fat or whatever. And they're all like, they're really thick and like heavy, sturdy, nice quality material. And I've been looking for something to cook bacon in the microwave on for a long time, so I'm hoping this is gonna work for that. I'm really excited. And this was like, did I say it was like $4.99 at Aldi, which is crazy. Oh yeah, the rain's definitely coming down. You can probably even hear it. I wonder, maybe she pooped again? This is the 4th time she shit this. And one of the times was in the litter box?
Well, no, it was by my office, then in the dining room, and then again in the dining room, and then up here.
Oh my gosh! What is your problem today? Hi. What's your problem? Are you like protesting something? Excuse me. Yeah, I know you're trying to avoid me because you know you've been big trouble, mister. I do not know what her deal is. I don't know if you heard Ken yelling, but he was just saying she pooped again upstairs. That's the 4th time. She usually will poop maybe once on the floor a day, but usually not even once a day. It's usually like a couple times a week, and it's just like one random day, and then a couple days later, one random day. And now today it's 4 times in one single day. That's literally never happened in her whole entire life, so she better get real. So anyway, I'm gonna put all of these groceries away, have some lunch, I'll show you that, and then I will show you the other stuff I did this morning. Look at that coming down on Ken's car. I don't know if y'all can really appreciate how insane. It's like a monsoon right now. It's literally like gushing rain. I swear the amount of food Ken got me yesterday at Panera, it's gonna last me like 9 days. I already ate it for lunch yesterday, and then I still have my soup, which I'm heating up in the microwave, in my bread bowl. I have chips, I have a cookie, I have another sandwich, plus a bagel that I had. Okay, but is there anything better than soup on like a rainy day like this? I don't know, this morning I was like, oh, I kind of am excited for it to rain because, you know, rain is kind of cozy. And honestly, it hasn't rained in a while, like a good, like it was supposed to rain for like 10 days straight, and it would like drizzle randomly, but we haven't had like a good solid dousing in what feels like forever. So I kind of like that sometimes. You can just stay home, eat soup, and be cozy, so I'm not all mad. And here's lunch. Oh my gosh, I'm so freaking excited. I'm gonna eat this whole entire bowl too. This was one of the things I did this morning that I was wanting to mention. This is called, at least on the recipe, it's called nice cream instead of ice cream, because it's literally like 4 or 5 ingredients. It's just a bunch of frozen bananas, and I threw them in the food processor. This is the food processor I have, by the way. 3 bananas, and then I put like a couple tablespoons of oat milk, and then a little bit of vanilla extract, a tiny bit of peanut butter, and a tiny bit of cocoa powder. And that's literally it. And you like blend it up, and because the bananas are frozen, it kind of already comes out like ice cream. But then I put it in here and I put it back in the freezer, so now it's like, I'll show you, I'll get like a little spoonful. Now it's like actually, it's like literally the texture of ice cream. I actually ended up adding a little bit of sweetener. I have like liquid stevia, kind of that concept in there, because I like it to be sweet, and I don't think it would have been sweet enough otherwise. It literally has the sweetness and like the cold, like a texture to it that makes you feel like you're having like a luxurious dessert or something, like you're having ice cream. And it has those flavors. It has a little bit of peanut butter, a little bit of chocolate, a little bit of vanilla. So it like has all of the essences of a really rich like ice cream dessert, but it has almost no calories in it. It just has the bananas, cocoa powder has no calories, vanilla extract has no calories, oat milk has very few, and then I didn't put a ton of peanut butter. I did maybe a tablespoon. So that means this whole entire container has 90 calories worth of peanut butter, and obviously I'm not eating this whole thing. So extremely low calorie, but extremely satisfying. Literally took me like 3 minutes to make, So easy, so good. I'm so awkward. I was just about to put these away, but I thought I would mention these. Oh, of course, all you can see are the labels. These I get from Aldi. These are just like basically like flavored carbonated waters, but this one's a strawberry lemonade. This one is tropical mango or mango tropical. I don't know why they did it like that. And then that one's lemonade. And these have like no calories in them. I think for the whole bottle, it's like maybe 10 calories for the whole entire bottle. And so this is a little hack that we use for making like cocktails. Like when we're making mixed drinks, sometimes I'll put like some cranberry juice, like some diet cranberry juice or ginger beer, but I'll mix in some of these like carbonated like flavored waters basically, and it's really good. It like allows, these are actually sweet, so it adds some sweetness and then it makes it really delicious without, you know, having to mix a bunch of juices or anything. If you're looking for like low calorie kind of like cocktail ideas, this is such a good option to like mix with a ton of different juices. Ginger beer, like you can mix it in with anything, or honestly just like spike these by themselves, and it's so good, and then you don't have to add a ton of calories to your drink. I just got a little bit more productive sitting here at my desk, and I filled out my planner for the week and got that together. I also kind of finished up my fall cleaning slash home to-do list. If y'all would have watched my quarantine vlogs, which there's like 63 of them, I vlogged every single day for the whole time I was quarantined, and I basically made a spring cleaning list at that time, and I went through the entire thing and just deep cleaned and did yard stuff. It's like the inside of the house and the outside of the house. So I made like a fall version, which I don't need to go like quite as ham as I did in the spring because I did so much of that stuff only a couple months ago. So not all of it needs to be redone, but some stuff definitely does, and I added things and adjusted it. So finished making that list, printed it out, did my planner, finished up the description box and like the thumbnail for a video that I uploaded yesterday. So yeah, just did some, I don't know, like administrative work sitting here, and now it has finally stopped raining, and like the sun is a little bit out, as you can tell. So I grabbed my shoes. I actually put my mat out. I'm gonna do this Sydney Cummings stretch video from yesterday when I get back. So I'm gonna do, I think, a little bit of a both, like a nice walk and then a stretch, and I will at least feel like I got moving today because I really need that. Walk is done. I'm starting my stretch now, and the walk was so nice.
Anywhere you can. Push forward. Open up here. Open, 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 open. Use your hand on your knee if you need to.
Oh, look at this cute guy. He's just like all smushed, curled up with his head against my arm. Being so sleepy. Look at those little paws. Oh my gosh, is there anything cuter?
Jeez.
First day at the office?
Very tired day.
Yeah. There's a little girl. And a little babe. Alright, Panera kitchen sink cookie. Probably one of our favorite treats ever. We have half of it left. And I just microwaved it, and it's going down.
Full name as your YouTube.
I'm just saying. Look at my boys. Hi, Sanky boy. Y'all are so cute, and you're matching in your black and white. Oh, Sanky, did you match your dad on purpose? Oh, there it is. Hi, Sanky boy. And Denalgo is just cleaning a little bit right now. Denalgo, it's time for your 15 minutes. Cuties.
Worst vlogger ever.
Oh my gosh, I am the worst vlogger ever. That's so weird. And I just had my camera out showing you guys on the couch right before I started prepping dinner, and then for some reason I never picked it back up. So I'm the worst. I did not even show you dinner. But do I even have it on Instagram? Not really. I have some leftover veggies. But I made, it was kind of a little bit not good. I mean, I didn't have a bun or anything, so mine was better. But I made him a cheeseburger covered in pulled pork on like a bun with mayo, and it looked amazing, but I obviously don't eat that. So I just had a burger on a plate with cheese and some tzatziki sauce. So it was kind of like Greek style a little bit. And then I made roasted veggies. Here's the leftover. There's mushroom, Brussels sprouts, carrots, sweet potatoes, and onions. and I actually made it in the air fryer, the Ninja air fryer, which I'm sure y'all are probably sick of me talking about this air fryer. It took 11 minutes, the whole, like, from start to finish. So quick, literally magic. And they were like fully cooked. It was really good. So anyway, I'm just sauteing up the rest of the veggies that I had left over because I'm gonna use it for something else. And then Ken is setting up the hookah. We're gonna hang out a little bit. Hang out. I want to edit a video, and then I want to show you, did some organizing upstairs earlier this morning, so I wanted to show you that as well. Okay, we are wrapping up for the night. I'm so sorry for my like appearance in this whole entire video. I have had a rough couple days, so I haven't really got myself together. But I was just watching, I think I'm gonna actually bring my airplane pillow up. I'm gonna sleep with this again tonight. It really seems to help. But we were watching Sydney Cummings. I look ridiculous. Live. I don't know if I mentioned, I actually don't think I have mentioned, but I joined the Sydney squad, which if y'all don't know, I'm like obsessed with Sydney Cummings. I do all her workouts. She's here on YouTube. She posts a workout every single day of the entire year, every single day. And she has kind of like a subscription, like well, not a subscription. She has like a membership kind of program, and she goes live every single day. And today actually she had the founders of the protein company that she like kind of partners with. She had them on the live, so they were doing kind of like a Q&A, and it was actually really interesting. And I was watching that, and then I actually finished editing a video, so that is uploading. So it was actually super productive today. Like whenever I can get a video up, and you know, I ran a bunch of errands and I got stuff done around the house, so that always feels good. But I wanted to bring you guys upstairs and really quick show you some of my organizing that I did. Ken kind of started getting us ready for bed, so ignore all the pillows everywhere. But this dresser, I keep like my bras, underwear, socks, workout clothes, lounge pants, stuff like that. But I had my sports bras, and like it was pretty organized, and it was like the Marie Kondo method where they were all rolled up and like kind of stacked along the side of each other so you could see them all. But it really wasn't allowing me to take full advantage of like the height of these drawers, and it just wasn't very organized, and it was hard to put them back. So I ended up kind of reorganizing my sports bras and have them separated by like neutral versus like tie-dye, patterned, etc. But this way is so much better. As you can see, I have actually room for a few more, which I purchased. I just had to put them in here. So now I can actually fit all my sports bras in here, which I couldn't before, and I can actually see them and access them. So I'm really excited with how that came out. And I actually used to have socks in this drawer too. So I, like, imagine trying to fit all these in here plus socks. It was like not working. So I ended up consolidating some of them, and now I fit all my socks. They look kind of a mess, but they're organized. These are like kind of boot socks, and then like cozy socks, and then regular socks. And these little dividers are from IKEA. They're super, super handy. But now I have just all the socks in one drawer rather than multiple drawers. My sports bras are all organized in here. And then I kind of reorganized my workout clothes a little bit too. Again, it doesn't look organized, but like each of these piles are, they're very specific. So it's actually very organized, which makes this just so much more functional. And I just like, I'm not scared to access my clothes anymore because it's gonna be a mess. They're just, it works so much nicer. I just had to go switch the camera battery out just to film this last clip. But that is going to be it for tonight. We're getting ready to do our skincare and turn in, and hopefully I wake up with a neck that's good as new, and I can work out and lift weights and, you know, go back to my normal life. That's what we're all hoping for. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed. If you would like to subscribe, we would love to have you. We have so much fun here. And until next time, say it. Don't make it weird.
Next time, next YouTube video.
What?
Watch the next one.
No.
Oh.
We'll see you on our next video.